The coming crash. The real estate market is bloated. We're sitting on a bubble that's going to pop. It's not a matter of if, but when. That means there are going to be huge opportunities to buy real estate for pennies on the dollar if you understand when and how to do it. The last time this happened was in 2008, and at that time, I was able to buy millions of dollars of real estate for 20 or 30 cents on the dollar. I used some cash because I had cash to invest, but I was also able to structure deals in a way that didn't require me to have much capital. More millionaires are created during a crash than at any other time because a recession creates a massive transfer of wealth in the country. There are several ways to be successful as an investor. One of those ways is by buying properties and flipping them as a wholesaler. This is an excellent way to make money as an investor, and we use it sometimes. But there are better ways, and those are the super techniques I teach. These strategies have 20 to 30 times the number of deals available to wholesalers because we don't have to buy them at a dramatic discount, and the sellers are easy to find. Using these techniques, you can even make money in booming markets. It's wonderful when we get properties at deep discounts. I love a great deal, and we're going to see more of them when the market crashes, and it will crash, and you want to be positioned properly when it does. But you don't have to wait till then. There will always be a lot more sellers willing to sell for full price than for substantially below market value. I've written a book titled How to Make $1 Million in 2 Years Investing in Real Estate. I call this technique the millionaire matrix. In the book, I'll show you how to create consistent, reliable chunks of income and build a multi-million-dollar portfolio of residential real estate in a very short period of time. We use subject to, multi-mortgage, land contracts and contracts for deed, assignable cash deals, and lease options to do all this. I'm Joe Crump. I've been a real estate investor for 35 years, and I've been teaching real estate investors for more than 20 years. I built a real estate portfolio for myself that'll feed me and my family comfortably for the rest of our lives. I've also taught thousands of investors over the years, many with no prior real estate investment experience, how to quickly use my evergreen techniques to create consistent, reliable income. Big chunks of cash that come in regularly. And I've helped many of them build multi-million-dollar real estate portfolios that will allow them to retire and ultimately leave as a legacy to the ones they love. You don't have to be Einstein to grasp these techniques. Most of the work can be automated or outsourced, so you can extract yourself from the work and the business. And you can start making chunks of cash almost immediately, usually within a few short months. A recession is coming. You can't do anything to stop it, but you can be prepared for when it happens. Now is the time to position yourself to take advantage of this opportunity. You do this by gaining the knowledge you need to put together profitable deals. In real estate, if you know what you're doing, when the market's good, you make money every day. When the market crashes, that's when you get rich. All you need is a step-by-step guide, a proven path to income and wealth. In my book, How to Make $1 Million in 2 Years Investing in Real Estate, I'll walk you through the simple process for doing profitable deals. This isn't rocket science. In fact, I've taught this to rooms full of newbie investors in a couple of short hours on a Saturday morning. And by Saturday afternoon, they were all making offers to live sellers all over the country from that conference room and putting together deals without needing cash for down payments or good credit. When I first started, I didn't have anyone like me to help me through this process, but I still managed to build a $17 million business in 3 short years. Unfortunately, I built it wrong, and in 1991, when the savings and loan crash happened, I got caught in it, and I lost everything. That desperation, that need, is where the beginnings of these techniques came from. That was a long time ago, but I still remember it in horrifying detail, and I wouldn't wish it on anyone. I learned from the school of hard knocks. You don't have to. After the crash, I had to start over and learn to buy properties without using cash. which I didn't have, or credit, which got completely trashed. All I had was a wife who loved me and a brand new baby at home at the time who needed me to step up to the plate. And these strategies are what has allowed me and thousands of my students over the past 20 years or so to find success and wealth investing in real estate. In the beginning, as I succeeded, I started talking to my friends and family about what I was doing and showing them how they could do the same thing and how to do it without taking the same risks that I took when I started. I remember talking to the woman we had hired as our family's personal chef about these strategies, and she gave them a try. It wasn't long before we lost Christy as our chef because she started making hundreds of thousands of dollars as an investor. I still miss her fettuccine Alfredo. I found it so rewarding to help others like this. I started teaching these techniques. I laid everything out one step at a time so that anyone could follow in my footsteps. I also started personally mentoring people who were serious about building a business. More than 20 years has gone by since I started teaching, and a lot has changed over the years. Technology has made our business so much easier. It's been a game changer. Recently, I wrote this new book to show you what is working right now and to give you the tools you need to start doing deals right out of the gate and prepare yourself for the coming market crash and the opportunities it'll bring. And the exciting thing is, these techniques are evergreen. My students and I have used them in up markets and down markets, high-end markets, low-end markets. We've even used them in Canada and overseas in Europe, Australia, India, the Arab Emirates. As long as a nation has a free market and a private ownership of real estate, my strategies have worked. I'd like to offer you a front row seat into these techniques and strategies in my new digital book, How to Make $1 Million in Real Estate. It's only $27. All you have to do to get started is click on this link, joecrump.com/million-book. When you order the book, you'll be sent an email with a link and a password to the member site. You'll be able to start learning in less than 10 minutes. I'm also going to give you 5 very powerful free bonuses if you order today. Bonus 1, the For Rent Method training. This is a 68-minute audio that'll teach you how to flip properties without ever owning them. I teach this technique to my 6-month mentor students, the folks who pay me about the same as it costs to go to college for a semester. This is the first technique I teach them because I believe it's the fastest and easiest to implement to get started making money. After 2 decades of teaching real estate investing, I found that this technique is the best one to start with for most people. You get this extra training for free when you purchase the book. Bonus 2, a one-on-one conversation with me personally during one of my mentor coaching calls. Sometimes, no matter how much recorded material you listen to, you just need to ask a question to the guy who created the system. I get it. Normally, I charge $1,000 an hour for phone consultations. And honestly, I don't do them very often because I prefer to only work with my 6-month mentor group. But I'm going to give you access to me for one of my mentor coaching calls. I'll give you a Zoom link so you can show up on the call and ask me your most pressing question. I'll answer that question in detail. You'll also be able to participate on the call and listen to the questions my other mentor students have and hear my answers to them. Bonus 3, a 1-hour audio training titled 10 Common Myths That Cause Investors to Fail. This audio will change the way you look at real estate investing. In it, we'll ask these questions. How much money do you need to buy houses for your portfolio? When do you need to set up an LLC or an S corporation? Should you set up a Roth IRA? When do you need to hire an attorney, agent, property manager, or mortgage broker? What should your expectations of income be? When will you be rich? When should you get started? Is this a challenging market? Is now the right time? What types of properties should you put in your portfolio? What are the best sources for motivated seller leads? How do you turn flipping a few deals into a fully fledged, systematized business? How many hours do I need to work per week to succeed? Do I need to rent office space for my team? What are the best ways to get started doing deals today? I created this program to help my students shift the way they think about some of the biggest misconceptions about investing. Bonus 4, a 53-minute audio titled, "I Just Hit 1 Million." This is an interview I did with one of my successful students, Daniel Riegel, at one of my 2-day buying events shortly after he passed $1 million in equity in his portfolio. He tells exactly how he got there and what he had to do to find success. This milestone came 2 years after he started in my mentor program. Daniel talks about driving to Indianapolis in an old car without air conditioning for the 2-day buying event the first time he attended, wondering if that car was going to make it. He also took questions from the class and explained how he structured his deals and the triumphs and challenges he faced as he built his business. And did I mention he does all this from a wheelchair? You're going to love this bonus. It's uplifting, exciting. It shows you the true possibilities of real estate investing. Bonus 5. This one is optional. 30 days free of my cash flow newsletter and membership. Every month, I send out a 12-page printed newsletter by snail mail. I'm old school when it comes to my newsletter. I've been writing this newsletter for a long time, and I still love it. I also send out a training disc with the newsletter, either audio or video. I cover new material on these training discs and newsletters. In fact, I use this newsletter group as an outlet for my new techniques and ideas. It's often one of the first places I discuss the new strategies I'm developing and implementing with my team and with my mentor students. The reason I'm making this bonus optional is because it's a subscription. I'm going to send you the first one for free. If you like it, do nothing, and I'll send you the newsletter every month at the low cost of $39.95 a month. If you want to cancel, just let me know within 30 days and you'll never be charged. If you want this bonus, just be sure to click the yes button on the order page. Well, that's it. Just click on the link and you'll get the book and the 5 free bonuses immediately. Go to joecrump.com/millionbook. If you're serious about building a real estate investing business, if you want to create chunks of cash consistently, sustainably, and reliably, if you want to purchase a multi-million-dollar portfolio of properties with a massive equity position that will give you cash flow every month, pay off automatically over time, appreciate in value, and give you some very attractive tax benefits. And if you want to get started immediately and prepare yourself for the incredible opportunities of the coming recession, all you have to do is click below. I look forward to working with you. Let's get started. If you like this video, please subscribe and hit the like button below. You can also go to joecrumpblog.com and sign up for my free email newsletter. I put out a lot of free information on that newsletter that you can't get anywhere else. All right. Thanks now.